Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us. I got Bella in the car today. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but the sky looks pretty wicked. There's some weather, I think, trying to roll in, but it's really pretty breezy outside today. Looks like the clouds are moving pretty good, at a pretty good clip. And the light trying to peek through just looks pretty wicked. We're going to try to drive through, we're going to do a just passing through video of Weslaco, Texas today. I'm not really all that familiar with Weslaco. I know that I pass it from the freeway every time I drive to Brownsville, the Brownsville campus. But we'll try to put all of the stats and such up in terms of the population. There may not be an awful lot of commentary for this particular drive, but I'll try to put the relevant stats on the screen for the video. One of the things, though, that as you watch some of these videos, and if you've watched multiple of the just passing through videos, so McAllen to Brownsville, probably, a significant portion of what's called the Rio Grande Valley, and a lot of it is along this Interstate Highway 2, and there are a lot of towns in between McAllen and to Harlingen, and then Harlingen to Brownsville. It's a really kind of growing population. I think in maybe one of the previous videos we talk about the Rio Grande Valley is having a population of about 2.4 million people. And I'm really just not familiar with Weslaco at all, but it looks like we're now getting ready to drive through. I just put the GPS in for the city center to try to get us to City Hall, hopefully anticipating that if there is some sort of historic downtown, that we'll get to see it en route to that. Probably hear Bella in the car. I have her with me today. She's in the back in her little harness. It's clipped into a seatbelt. I haven't had coffee yet today. I would love to find a really good cup of coffee. Called Sunrise Restaurant. Screen printing and there was a cake shop. Oh, that's a nice motorcycle. That's a nice Harley. Old school water tower on the left. And I say this in a lot of my videos, and I don't know why I love it so much. These old historic downtowns where they're just essentially the whole block is buildings that are connected. And you can tell that they're older. They're definitely older. I mean, obviously older buildings have some challenges, but you can tell that they're older, and I can't help but appreciate the charm that just comes with some of these older looking buildings. Sevilla Cafe. Bet you they would have good coffee. Ooh, really cool looking old sign. I don't know if I can get that with a separate camera. That's a tuxedo rental place. Kind of cool. We're gonna go up this road a little bit more. And we're gonna do a U-turn somewhere and go back like if we were to turn left here. City Hall is down that way, but I wanted to finish seeing this strip of older looking buildings. Dance studio. Gift store, collectibles. Memory Boulevard Event Center. The Weslaco Museum. To try to remind myself to look up what they have in there. Iron House Gym Training. That's a really cool looking building. Edible Arrangements. You know, and not to take away from the rest of Weslaco, I'm sure there are some really cool looking like neighborhoods throughout here. There usually always are pockets of really cool neighborhoods. I just really like driving through those old historic parts of towns. We're going to turn around at the stripes up here and go back up. If we were probably to go straight, I would say 10 miles or so, we would probably hit the US-Mexico border. We do not want to do that today. So we're going to turn around and then we're going to go try to find just the City Hall location so that we can, because usually around City Hall you can kind of see a lot of their city offices. You might be able to see some of the parks with Parks and Recreation. Let's get turned around here. That house right across the street from us, it's a business, but man, like, it's just tiny. It's just super cute and tiny. A law office here of Juan Molina. I don't know who he is, but he has a law office here. The Hair Bar, Security and Fire, a florist shop, a restaurant with a drive-through and a patio. I couldn't see the name. Valley Trophies. I'm hoping the camera picks this up. You can see the wind in the trees and the palm trees kind of blowing a little bit, kind of just like looking down this corridor of like the historic downtown area. I hope the camera picked that up. Antique mall, but they had a trash bin outside with the Houston Texans on it. I feel like that's not exactly antique. Western Auto, but it has appliances and beds, and that's not an auto store. So this is Business 83 here. This is a really cool looking building. Oh, I probably can turn right on red here. I don't see a sign that says I can't. But as long as it's available to, we can. That guy's got his green light though, so we'll let him go. And then it can be our turn. Tortilleria. Oh, that must be City Hall on our left-hand side. Huh. I will put the stats up on the screen, the population, actual mileage to the US-Mexico border, some of those stats that I've been putting in several of my videos. It is just a quick trip today, quick just passing through video. Until next time, though, let's be sure to live life outside of the work that we do.